All right, welcome to the second edition of Shelton City Council Looking Ahead with City Manager Jeff Niten. And Jeff, coming up Tuesday, it's a study session, but I think you described it as kind of an expanded study session. Is that a good way
Yeah,
to say so?
yeah, we will have two topics. Normally, we try to keep these study sessions to one or two, and they are public meetings, so the public is welcome to attend, but there's not generally an opportunity for public comment. It's more an opportunity for the team here, the staff at the city, and our elected officials who we take our direction from to ask questions back and forth and learn more about various things. One of the things that we're doing, the first one, is on permit processes. And the idea behind this is to give people a City Hall 101. So this is the first in more than a dozen study sessions where people can view these and kind of understand how things work. So you don't submit a permit into City Hall and it goes into the black hole, and then several weeks later a permit pops out. What the individual people do once they receive a permit, kind of the information that they need to be able to accurately make a decision on a project, and we'll be doing it for a single family home, multifamily property, and a commercial development, so that people kind of get an idea about what we do. And the next couple series of this will be about capital projects, how they get identified, then how they get funded, and how they ultimately get built, like we're seeing out on railroad right now with the Western Gateway project. It's a major capital project, and the idea is just to give people more information so they know how things work inside city government.
And the other topic is a homeless outreach coordinator.
Uh,
Explain how that came about and what happened.
Sure. So, Homeless Outreach Coordinator is a model that has worked in various different communities, and it is really kind of the communication piece between our community partners that are serving in this space, like Crossroads, Youth Connection, Community Lifeline, Quixote Communities, and city government, and with our police department, and really connecting people that are experiencing homelessness with available services. The way it came about, council in 2019 through the 2020 budget development process identified this and decided to fund that position. We ultimately hired someone for that position, and that person was on board for all of about a month before March 13th, 2020, when the COVID shutdown orders began. And when we were looking at our financial outlook at that time, nobody knew what was going to happen. And just about everybody predicted a very dire financial situation. We, at the time, designed a four-step process to make sure we maintained our budget integrity no matter what happened. And we got to the second step before we started seeing some of those federal dollars, opportunities for those federal dollars. But unfortunately, that position was eliminated not too long after. I believe it was in May of 2020, if I remember correctly. But council has asked us to take a look at that again and see if there's an opportunity for that position to come back and maybe help with the homelessness response in our community. So what we're going to do is discuss kind of the opportunities, if the job description we developed in 2019 is still appropriate in 2022, if there are other things that could be done. So it's just an all-around exploration of that potential position.
Okay, just two topics on this Shelton City Council's next meeting. Tuesday in person at the Shelton Civic Center, or you can zoom in and watch as well. Thanks,
Absolutely.
Jeff.
Thank you.